Hey everybody, and welcome back to Unique Spirituality. Today, I have a very beautiful message for the collective today. It's all about healing and releasing. I feel like if you were drawn to this video, then 2022 has been one hell of a year. It's been one hell of a year for me. Look, couldn't even get it out. It's been one hell of a year for me, and yeah, I don't even want to get into it. And so I just feel like that it's just some things that we need to let go and just leave in 2022. Before I get too far into the reading, um, something just makes me feel like I need to tell you what incense I'm using today. It's actually a throat chakra incense, and it's the name patchouli. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know why, but I just felt like maybe somebody needed to hear that and know which particular incense I was burning today. So I'm just gonna start off by saying, like, the year 2022, when you add it up, 2 plus 2 plus 2, that equals 6. So this year was the year number 6, and 6 in numerology represents balance. It represents healing, problem solving, or like nurturing, and like really being like honest with yourself. So I feel like this year was the year to heal. Whatever you went through the years prior, this was your year that Spirit was really going to hone in and highlight everything that you needed to do to heal yourself so you can move forward. Most of the time when we need to heal, we hold a lot of our traumas, a lot of our emotional like baggage, we hold it in our sacral chakra. And I got like a little minute and 30-second video on the sacral chakra, so if you want to know more about that, you can pause this one, watch that, and then come back to this one. But the sacral chakra, like, we hold a lot of it right there, like in this area, like 3 inches below the navel. We hold a lot of our emotional baggage in our sacral chakra. So I just feel called to tell you, like, if you still are holding on to things that may have happened this year, I strongly encourage you to really sit down and meditate and like ask spirit, ask God, like I always say, ask whoever you believe in to really help you to understand what it is that you need to let go and release. A lot of the times, or at least like in my life, every time God wants to show me something that I need to heal, God will like throw a little chaos in there. Like, she needs to work on that. Let's pull this out of her life, or let's like throw somebody in her life who has similar characteristics as her, so they can mirror her and she can see what it is that she needs to work on. So I think if things didn't go the way that you wanted them to, and you felt like God damn, like, if it ain't one thing, it's another, like, really ask God to help you to view things from a higher perspective. Because sometimes when we're in our emotions, we're kind of seeing it tunnel vision, and we're just like, why is it happening to me? Like, why all of this stuff keep happening to me? Certain things may show up in your life, especially constantly, especially if it's chaos too. It'll show up because there is something trying to like get your attention, like, hey, focus on me. This is something that we need to like realize about ourselves, or realize about our mindsets, or about our emotional behavior that we need to check so we can move on with our life. Okay, son, yes, come through, come through, come through. And also, if you felt like things weren't really going your way this year, you gotta check your heart. Like, you really gotta ask God to unblock your heart, to like unharden your heart, so you are able to really, like, how should I put this? Ask God to help you to unharden your heart so you can understand everything. I feel like I just said the same thing. When it come back to me, I'll get back to it. But yes, our heart chakra, we can like literally block out a lot of things or not see lessons or see that's the help around us that's trying to help us let go of negative things because we close our heart off to it. We feel like we can't trust nobody. We feel like everybody be lying. They do, but I don't know why that's so funny, but yeah, we just can sometimes feel like the whole world is against us. And that's not really the case, you know. You really gotta just I feel like once you work with that sacral chakra and you let go of those emotional burdens, you also like your heart will start to like peel back those layers, like also. Um, I would also recommend like for the whole year 2022 to really express gratitude. Like after you've meditated and you prayed and you've kind of got the answers of why you went through every chaotic fucking thing that happened in 2022, um just express gratitude. God, I'm so grateful that I know it sounds crazy. Be like, God, I'm so grateful I went through X, Y, and Z. Because if I did not go through X, Y, and Z, I would not be able to like pinpoint what it is that's holding me back, what I'm not healing. Just be grateful. Be grateful for the knowledge also, your connection with God, with spirit, the universe. Ask God for not ask God, but just thank God for your knowledge to be able to recognize what it is that you need to release and let go in 2022. Um, Although the like we're in the season of like fall, we're about to transition into winter. If you look around, I live in Florida, but if you look around, like wherever you live at, I'm pretty sure the grass is dead, the damn trees is dead, leaves is falling and shit. Like everything on the earth right now is literally releasing and letting go. And I feel like we basically are like of this earth and we are connected to it. So if your surroundings are letting go and releasing, you damn sure need to let go and release everything else that has happened in 2022. The good, the bad, just embrace it all and view everything from a higher perspective. I truly do feel like that once you let all of this shit go, like you'll see in my reading that like things will really just start to just brighten up for you. You just truly have to view things from a higher perspective. I'm putting this video out like early December because I really just want everybody to really like just these last couple of days or weeks we have left in the year. I really just want everybody to spend time just reflecting, like really just think about every single thing that you've been through. And it may not be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. Growth is never easy. Growth is never comfortable. If it's comfortable, there's no change. So do you want some change in your life? Yes or no. That's literally the question you gotta ask yourself. Um I do feel like that probably around March, things will start to look up for people. If you really truly start to like dig deep and look at like everything that you went through. Because even though, yeah, the end of December is the new year, I personally feel like March is when like the new year really truly starts because that's the spring. That's birth. The flowers are starting to bloom. It's starting to get warm again. It's not cold. Like it just gives happiness. It gives warmth. So yeah, I think that's all I really gotta say today. Like I wanted to keep this message like very, very like quick and to the point, and just to let everybody know to just let that shit go. I'ma keep saying it. Let that shit go. Yeah, that's 4 words. But let it go so you can allow yourself to be the best version of you for next year and for yourself. Don't even do this shit for nobody else. Do it for yourself. I love you all. I pray that this message finds you well, and I pray that you guys have a beautiful day. Bye, guys. Okay, you guys, so I'm doing today's message kind of like different today. I usually don't even include tarot readings on my channel. I don't know why. I never even intended to do this, but Spirit was like, Maya, maybe you should like get some extra clarification on what you're about to talk about today. So as I was meditating, I kind of got the little nudge to just pull. So, today's reading is about releasing and letting go of 2022. And I really, really wish that I pulled these cards on camera, you guys, just so you can see like how much this shit really resonates. But the first card that I had pulled out immediately was the Devil in reverse. So, I don't know if you guys know, but the Devil card usually talks about things that aren't really good for you. They can talk about temptations, and it can also talk about it can also just talk about like things that you may overindulge in, or yeah, like I said, just aren't good for you. So with it being in reverse, it was kind of giving. Oh, I didn't even say. The question that I asked Spirit was like, what was the overall energy for 2022 for the collective? And this card flew out so freaking fast. So with the Devil card being in reverse, I was just getting that it was a lot of things that. There were a lot of things internally that we all needed to release that weren't really like the best thing for us, honestly. And I was also getting the Three of Cups came out in reverse, and it was giving that maybe the things that we needed to release or let go of, or like some of the things that Spirit was highlighting this year were like things that may have been like in whatever community that we're in. Maybe it could be our friendships, our family, hell, even like any like social media and stuff like that. There are things that were just not serving us that really needed to be highlighted and released and let go this year. I also got the Ace of Swords in reverse. I was getting with this card that I was getting that like Spirit was trying to communicate to us throughout this whole year, and there are some people who weren't really like heeding the messages or taking in the messages that were coming like in towards them. I think that's why I'm here now, to like let you guys know before 2022 ends that there are like, you may need to really just sit down and meditate on everything that happened this year. Everything that you felt like it did not go your way, there's a reason why. Spirit was trying to communicate that to you guys, hell, even to me too. And just weren't picking up, since the Ace of Swords usually talks about, it could talk about a new beginning, or it can talk about yeah, even though the card does talk about new beginnings, I wasn't getting new beginnings from it. I was just getting, we weren't heeding the message that they were giving out to us. The next card that came out was the World card. The World card can talk about like completion and ending of a cycle. And you see how she's holding the world in her hand right here. And it was just letting us know that things that are going on in our own, like when I look at this, things that are going on in our inner world that we just, I think that we were probably holding near and dear to our heart, that, like I said earlier, Spirit wanted to highlight. And even as you look closer to this card, I realized today that that's like a little third eye, like right there on this World card. So I feel like Spirit wanted, like really wanted, like emphasizing again, there are many things that Spirit wanted us to like lookly Spirit wanted us to like look deeply into, to help us to realize, like with this Devil card, like what are we indulging in, what like our mindsets, our maybe some emotional patterns. There are like certain things that just were not good to us that needed to be highlighted and needed to be released this year. And the next card I got that came out was the Sun card. This made me think that as we get close to the end of the year, and as we hone in on what it is that Spirit wants us to focus on and to leave in 2022, it's in the end, it's going to bring us happiness. Like, you see that beautiful sun and you see the sunflowers. Like, going into 2023, things will look a lot brighter once we realize what it is that we need to release this year and lead us shit in 2022. Like, brighter days are ahead. And also, the Fool card came out next. Side note, if anybody watches Hunter x Hunter, doesn't he look like Hisoka? However you say his name. That man creeps me out, but he gives me Hisoka vibes. But the Fool, of course, helicopter. The Fool card talks about new beginning. Once you let go of whatever is your temptation, or whatever like indulgences, or whatever mindsets that are not serving you, that really need to be highlighted this year, you will be able to go on a new journey, like a new journey to freaking happiness. Like, it's literally, and this card is in the middle of, you guys can't see it, but the Sun card is in the middle of your reading. Like literally, like, this year may have, like, you may have been through some hardships through this year, but you went through those hardships because you need to leave that shit here. Like, realize what it is that you need to let go, leave that shit in 2022, so happiness can come in a new journey. Like, yeah. And then I thought this was hilarious because the Ace of Cups came out after too. And when I saw this card, I just felt like the universe is literally trying to hand you happiness in your hands. Like, in this cup, the universe is literally trying to give it to you and let you start on this damn new journey. But it may have not looked like it this year due to the many maybe hardships or lessons that may have come into your life. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But yes, they're trying to hand it to you. And then the 10 of Wands came. You see how she's carrying all of these wands in her hands? Spirit is saying, like, drop all of those fucking burdens. Drop it. Let it go. Leave it in 2022. Release those burdens. And go into 2023 with a different mindset. Those things that were not serving you, those devils, it was literally creating hell for you, had to be brought up in this year so you can release those heavy ass burdens. Wherever they are, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I really just advise you to go meditate on it, please, so you can release it. And she's holding like 9 wands in her hand, and she got the 1 wand. Let all of those heavy ass burdens go so you can carry that 1 wand. You can carry, like, get into what you're passionate about, what you truly want and desire, and carry that and start upon that in 2023. And the back of the deck energy was the Hierophant, and the Hierophant talks about like spiritual lessons. 2022 was about healing. It was about your lessons. You had to go through those lessons. Drop your devils, drop your baggage, just to start on this new journey. And behind the Hierophant, we have the Magician in reverse. And I just immediately thought, like, if you don't learn these lessons, then it's only going to be you who's going to be stopping you from creating the life that you truly want and that you truly deserve. Like I said, Spirit is literally handing y'all the cup. Like, okay, yes, you went through these lessons, but view every lesson, view every hardship from a higher perspective, so you can literally grab your cup of happiness. Hopefully this resonated, you guys. Please take what resonate, whatever don't resonate, leave that shit like how it is. Don't even like hold on to it. You know what was speaking to your heart. Just listen to it. And all right, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.